Hey guys, welcome back to our Daddy Show. We'll talk Wednesday.
And we back in this bitch. Y'all already know what it is. Trout Wham. LJ from H-Town. Back in here as well. You feel me? Yeah, you do know that. You do know that. What's up with you, LJ? How you feeling, bro? How you feeling in here, man?
Hey, I'm good, man. How you feeling, my friend?
I'm feeling great, bro. I'm feeling great. We back in here. It's the NBA live segment, November 21st, 2022. This is Wham Talk. Hawks at the Cavs. Right now, we watching the Cavs being up 8 points, 11-19 against the Hawks at the house. The Cavs are holding it down. They do have a few players that's out injured for the Hawks. DeAndre Hunter's not going to play today, and he's not in there. And I'm currently sitting on the Cavs -1 first quarter. And Evan Mobley, over 14.5 points right now. Right now, I don't even know what he has right now. He has 2 points. The main guy right now is Darius Garland with 10 points. Darius Garland cooking. And yeah, man, it's interesting to see how this game is going to shake out. What's up with you, LJ? You got any action you want to tell the people that you on in any of the early games that we got going on?
Yeah, I took Donovan Mitchell's points over 26.5, I believe.
Okay.
Because he balls out, especially when it's elite competition. And I think Cleveland traded for Donovan Mitchell for
this game, huh?
Not necessarily for this game, but for just the conference in general, because they're in division with Milwaukee, and the Bucks have won that division. I'm pretty sure 4 years out of the 5 years, and you know what I'm saying, that they had Giannis at an elite status. So in order for Cleveland to compete in that division, they had to get another superstar on that team.
Right.
I feel that Donovan Mitchell's a perfect piece because you still got Garland as well. So both of them can play off the ball. They both can distribute, and they both can get you buckets at any time. So that's like a 1-2 punch that Cleveland kind of traded up on, man. And I like the pick. I like the play just to compete in that division as far as coming out that conference.
I like Donovan Mitchell on this team as well. It looks like it's just about Garland tonight. He has 12 points, just got another bucket right now, 21-11. They're up by 10. It looks like I'm pretty good looking. I'm looking good, especially the way the oh wow, it just ricocheted off of Capella's face into the hands of Collins. And he hits the three. That's funny. That was a wild ass play. But yeah, man, it's a very interesting start to this game. I think that the Hawks are legit. I thought they were legit last game. I bet them last game -5 against the team in the Toronto Raptors. That I think that they're missing a lot of guys, which they still are. Shout out to DJ Big Boss as well up in here.
What up, boss?
And they weren't able to cover. They figured it out towards the end and won the game, but they still weren't able to cover. So in this game, I'm thinking to fade them as far as full game. As far as this game, I thought to take the early spot first.
Yeah.
Take the Cavs early, and then we take a live approach in the middle of the game and try to hop on the Cavs, maybe when they're down, possibly coming in the second half or something around that area, and I think they hold it down towards the end. So that's how I'm looking at it. But I don't know, bro. Darius Garland's hot. He hasn't missed yet. He has 2 threes so far, 5 and 5 so far from the field, 12 points again. He's not passing the ball, bro. Donovan Mitchell, your guy, bro. He got 3. He's the second one. He got 3, but I mean, let's be real, bro. When you got a hot hand like Darius Garland, he ain't missed, bro. Keep feeding him.
Hey,
it might be his night. It might just be his night. And you hate to be on the other side of any prop, bro. I'm on Evan Mobley. You're on Donovan Mitchell. Hey, Darius Garland, slow down, bro. Slow down, bro. We ain't on your points today.
Is Jared Allen in?
Yeah, Jared Allen. Yeah, Jared Allen is in.
Okay.
He's 1 for 2 so far for the game. Everybody scores that's out there.
Okay.
Stevenson scored. Everybody scored. So let's say it's an interesting way to start the game. Like, these guys haven't really missed too much. They're 69% to start the game, 35% for this Hawks team. We're gonna see how it's played out. Let's go into this other game here, and I want to talk about this game as well. In the Indiana Pacers against the Orlando Magic. Did you have anything in this game, or how you looking at this game? Where's your approach in this game, or as far as what you was capping? How did you look into this game, bro?
I really didn't cap the game because both these teams give up a lot of points, and they just
Okay.
played the other day. This
Yeah.
back-to-back matchup. So, of course, when you always look at Halliburton when you're looking at Indiana's assists. He distributes the ball mostly, and he just came off playing the Rockets last Thursday, and I was on his PRA, and he was one away, and he got hurt at the last minute in the fourth quarter. One of the Rockets fell on his ankle, so he had to leave the locker room, and he was 1 point away from getting his PRA. So, but it was unfortunate. That's how the bets go. But I was on Miles Turner steals, over half a steal, because Orlando gives up the most steals to the center position.
I seen that.
And he had one last night. Well, the last time
Right.
they played. So I'm pretty sure he can get that steal again tonight. So that's the only play I put on this game. But for as Orlando, I would lean early. That Indiana's, they bottom in first quarter points. They allowed 31 points in the first quarter. So I would lean Orlando early, if anything. But
so yeah. So in this game, bro, like I'm thinking Pacers all the way, and the reason why I'm thinking the Pacers because the way they've been playing, they find a way to click guys that's young early, and Tyrese Halliburton is that guy. Right now, they're sitting up 7 points, 21-14 against the Orlando Magic. Orlando Magic are missing a lot of players, bro. You're not having Banchero. You still yet to see. You're still yet to see Isaac. You're still yet to see Markelle Fultz. You're still yet to see a lot of potential what this Magic team is really capable of. And do I really trust Jalen Suggs? He's been playing really over his head lately. Like, I really think like he's not that type of player that is going to live up to his draft selection. So it's more as far as like as great as he could be, he even be a great NBA player. Don't get me wrong. He could definitely have an NBA career, but as far as like what they expect him to do, as far as the run that they're going to give him, I don't think he's going to be worth that. So right now he's sitting at 1 for 5 for the field, 2 points. I think that's kind of what you're going to expect from him coming forward, though. So as far as the other game, man, 25-18 in the Cavs game, 18-21 in the Orlando Magic. There are 4 minutes left into this game. Jalen Suggs, I mean, if he continue to apply pressure, bro, if he applies pressure, I think he could be able to figure it out, though. I think they could figure it out. What they did figure it out as soon as Banchero went down, I'm sure you could contest to this too, bro, is that as soon as Banchero went down, they had Mo Bamba come off the bench a little bit more. They had more minutes for him. That just allowed them to be able to solidify their length. They got guys that could block shots like Bobo, guys that could block shots and are active around the rim. In the case of Mo Bamba, I do like those two trees down there. And then you don't got what you call it either today. You don't got Wendell Carter Jr. who went crazy against his former team the other day, and then the Bulls. So we did catch. Yeah, we catch that. We catch that. It's only right. We had to.
Yeah, those are the ones you always take a former player.
You got to.
Former team. Yeah, that's just
automatic. You got to. So let's talk about these other games, bro. So I do have other action here in the day. I appreciate everybody tuning in. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all like and share. Man, we appreciate y'all here. Comment below if you got any plays that you want to talk about. Let's talk about Halliburton, man. Assists has been crazy for him. He's been going crazy right now, bro. He's sitting at 6 assists. It's not even the end of the first quarter. He still could possibly end with 7 more or more assists at the end of this game. It's 3 minutes left. The boy already got 6 assists. What do you think as far as the sky's the limit by Halliburton, bro? Let's go into here because at first I was going to talk about the Bulls, but Halliburton with the 6 assists early. How do you feel like what type of ceiling does he have? Because in my opinion, I think that he can be what we thought Chris Paul was. I think he could be like that type of player that's a real forcer in the NBA finals, that like a real like guy that could really take advantage of any possession.
Yeah.
Any possession. If you give him the opportunity, he could get you a bucket or he could make and create for a bucket. And I think he's that guy. So it's obviously, he's a stud, but what do you think his ceiling is, bro? How you feel like Halliburton's still ceiling is right now? What do you think that is about?
I mean, I think he can be an all NBA player.
Yeah.
He got the skill set, he got the length, you know, he can read the floor. I think
Right.
his shot selection needs to get a little bit better because I watched him last week with the Rockets and he put up a lot of ill-advised shots, but it could have just been the Rockets, the competition that they was playing. A lot of players tend to like try stuff out in these lower tier teams, try little things that they probably won't do against an elite team that they know they
Right,
can't get away
right.
with that. So, but other than that, yeah, I believe definitely he could be an all NBA player, definitely all-star, so but far as being one of the best point guards in the Eastern Conference, you still competing with Trey, things people like that. You got DeMonte Murray too on the same squad as Trey. So you got some lead talent out there, but it just depends on the success of his team. That's how usually these players are judged, how the success of their
Man,
team. You can be an all
man,
NBA player, but you don't get recognition if your team ain't 500, so
man. It's unfortunate. It's definitely unfortunate. You feel me? Because that's exactly how it is, bro.
yeah.
That's exactly how it is. If you're, and I heard Mick Cronin, and we're going jumping, from league to league as far as like college to pros. But Mick Cronin said that it's all about stats for these kids. It's
Yeah.
all about stats. And as far as the coaches, it's all about wins. And that's so tough, bro. It's tough to actually leverage like what's going on in the actual climate of sports and what era we're in or whatever the case. I think that what we're doing right now is like it's a blessing in disguise, though, bro, because you're combining the two industries as far as sports and gambling.
Yeah.
When you're doing sports and gambling, you're getting a different type of taste in a product that you already had a taste for. You know what I mean? And it's similar to what the coaches have to do and deal with the players making all this money and having all this power. You got to deal with a certain type of taste of what's going on, bro. And let's be real, bro. Let's be real. You don't know what's gonna happen next, because you know what I mean. We don't know what's gonna happen next. But the only way this shit can actually work, though, bro, like as far as like coaches and having like some type of parity in the leagues or whatever, it has to be some type of transparency, bro. We got to be literally transparent, bro. And that's the reason why the shit is not all the way locked in right now, because people don't want to accept the fact that kids are getting paid, or people don't want to accept the fact that the players have power that playing on a national stage like LeBron and all these players. So until we get that situation locked down and people have that transparency, shit gonna be crazy. But I love the way that we cap these games, though, bro, because we add in an element of human and the stats shit, bro. This shit is dope as fuck. And I'm a little faded right now, but I think you may be right, bro, because right now the Orlando Magic is up 3 points against the Pacers.
Yeah, they come out in the first quarter. I'm telling you,
they come out in the
coming
first quarter. It seemed like you're right, and it seemed like I'm about to cash this Cleveland Cavaliers -1 in the first quarter. They're about 10 points, 55 seconds left. Seems like we got that one in the bag, bro.
Did you have anything on Boston and the Bulls?
That game. So I don't have any action on this game so far.
Okay.
But the way I'm looking at it is taking a live opportunity with Boston, obviously, but I want to wait because I had the Chargers. No, I'll talk about. Of course, I had the Chargers, but I had the Jets. I had the Jets yesterday, and the Jets, bro, the Jets lost the game. The best thing that happened for them in that game, though, is that they had a fumble and it was recalled. They pulled it back. And the way it was pulled back, bro, it was crazy. I'm talking about, like, if you watch that game, the Jets game, I'm not sure if you watched the game, the Jets and the Patriots.
No. I saw the walk-off.
I'll paint the picture, bro. Yeah, I'll paint the picture. I'll paint the picture for you. So it starts off in the first quarter, the first fucking drive. You got New England with the ball. somehow, some way, I'm talking about it's so early into the game that I'm like not even really paying attention. Like, your game starts, you get your snacks and shit
Yeah.
ready and shit. I'm in that mode right now. You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm in that mode right now, bro. So I'm doing all that. And then things get to the point that it's a replay that pops up on my screen. The guy and my guy Sauce Gardner, the guy that's the rookie, pretty much defensive rookie of the year, pretty much got it locked down. Socks the damn ball out the hand. The shit looks too crazy. The ball gets into the receiver hand. First off, he does a move, does almost 2 steps, does a move, does almost 2 steps, like 1.5 damn near. The ball gets Socks out of his hand. They call the fumble. They call the fumble on the field. They return it, bro. I never seen no shit like that before in my life. That it looks like a fumble, and they called a fumble, but they returned it. Right? I'll just start off there. So I already knew it was some bullshit. I'm like, oh, this is some bullshit. I gamble, nigga. I play this shit all the time. I'm like, oh no, this is some bullshit. Say this, whatever. After that, it's a defensive battle. There only been 3. One field goal goes into, and there were moments where it's obvious that the Patriots are the better team. They have the better game plan. They have the better coaches and everything. But the defense of the Jets are so elite that they're keeping this shit at an even. You feel what I'm saying? They're keeping this shit at an even, and the wind is helping as well because it's 20 miles per hour wind.
Okay.
The Patriots missed 2 field goals or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So the shit goes on all like this, bro. I'm talking about I'm at work at overtime, bro. I get off work, shit go crazy. I go pick up some fire ass tacos. I get the fire tacos. The homies is on this little chat. They like, hey, it's a punt return game winner, game walk off punt return. I look at the score. I already knew we was on 4th down. I'm like, I got the Jets. These niggas can't give up a fucking punt return touchdown. They give up the punt return touchdown. After the punt return touchdown, they come back and say, "Oh yeah, they had a chop block."
Oh yeah, it was like 2 of them.
Yeah, it's a grip of them, right? It's a grip of them. It's obvious, right? So say no more. We trying to get out of here. I understand the time. I understand what's going on. Say no more. I'm on the wrong side. Say no more. But it's cool though. This is what we did. This is what we do this shit for. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about I was really anticipating them losing.
Yeah.
It is what it is. It is what it is. But like that, we did cash the -1 in the first half of Cleveland. We got the -1 there. So that's good money right there. They're up by 12. Seemed like the full game, Cleveland at -3.5 at the end of the game. I'm sorry, in the beginning of the game is where it ended at as far as where it closed. Seemed like that's a good bet as well. So I agree with you, bro. I mean, you said it right now. Orlando at 28-27, the end of the first quarter. They did win the first quarter. They did start off early. So shout out to my boy LJ from H-Town there. I don't have anything for this game as far as Boston. I think that the Chicago Bulls. they've shown, bro. They've shown that they've been able to cover against these 2 teams, bro. Like I think if I'm not mistaken, they covered 6 of the last 7 games, 7 meetings that they played the Boston Celtics. So they've been able to cover. They played these guys twice already this year, and they covered both of those times. I'm not betting against that, so I'm not touching the Bulls. I'm not going against that. But as far as that, that's how I'm rocking with that. Anything else? What you think about this Portland game, bro? How you feeling about the Portland game? I do have action in this game, so I do want to hear your opinion on it.
I mean, I took the norm. Bucks first quarter, 11-2, +4, first point turnover, first quarter and point turnover differential. So, and Giannis is a beast, man. He's averaging 32 at home. So I took the team total first quarter over 29.5. Because the first quarter is -3.5, I believe. And that hook scares me. No, it's what is it? First quarter Bucks. Yeah, 3.5. You see what I'm saying? So usually they'll win by 2 or 3. They'll hook against you. So I'm just gonna do the over 29.5 team total in the first quarter because they're averaging 32 points in the first quarter in their last 5 games.
Right. So. Hey, I got pizza to go get real quick, bro. I'm gonna be right back, bro. I'm gonna let you break down whatever any other games you got.
Yeah, I got you.
I'm gonna go get this. I'm gonna go grab this pizza real quick, bro.
I got you. So yeah, we was talking about Portland and the Bucks, and I'm jumping on the Bucks first quarter team total over 29.5, like I just mentioned. They are averaging 32 points in the first quarter last 5 games. Meanwhile, Portland is allowing 57 points in the first quarter in their 57 points in the first half their last 5 games, only averaging 27 in the first quarter. So Portland seems to start off slow. They are a good ATS team as well. So they could come back in the second half and make it a game and push Milwaukee to make them play. But first quarter, usually first half, the Bucks come out strong. I'm looking for Drew Holiday to come back into the lineup, make a presence known. And now, I would be mad on his steals because Portland allows, I believe, 8 or 9 steals a game. So I wouldn't be mad on Drew Holiday's steals prop. But other than that, I just took the Bucks first quarter team total. I like to get in and get out. I don't like to mess with the whole.
Nah, I feel that.
Tricky happens and stuff like that.
And my boy Dutch, he's on the first half with the Bucks, so I kind of agree with you on taking the Bucks early. I'm on Jeremy Grant though. I think since you don't have Damian Lillard,
okay,
you gotta have a guy that's been hot, that's been holding it the fuck down for Portland. I feel like this is the reason why Portland is actually in that top echelon teams, even though they lost the last game against Utah, if I'm not mistaken. I think they did lose to Utah.
Yeah, it was Utah.
Yeah, they lost to Utah down the stretch. Like, it was a tough ass fucking game as well, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it was a tough fucking game, but they lost by 5 points against Utah. I think they are able to hold it down, though. I think they are able to hold it down in this game and showcase that they're really good. So I like Portland, to be honest.
Okay.
I like Portland full game, but I do agree with the first half, first quarter with the Bucks. I think they are showing that they at the house, they've been a good play like that, period. But what I do have as far as in my pocket is Jeremy Grant, bro. So let's start about the last 5 games. Last 5 games, he's averaged 5.8 rebounds over the last 5 games. He's hit over 4.5 games, 5 out of the last 6 games at plus 100. I feel like we're getting really good value on this guy that's been already at that mercy. Like, he's been hitting it. I know Nurkic haven't been in the lineup. So you do have Nurkic in the lineup. So he's been out of those games that we're talking about as far as like what it is as far as the games that we're calculating here. But I feel like you still got a guy that's going to be right there at the rim. He's probably going to be guarding Giannis a lot of times. He may not be guarding Giannis the whole time, though. You know what I'm saying? He may not be guarding Giannis the whole time, but the most of the shit, he's going to be guarding him. So I like this guy to get over 4.5 rebounds. And then along with him getting over 4.5 rebounds 5 out of the last 6 games, he's went over the 2.5 3-point prop 5 out of the last 6 games as well. So I did take that as well. I think this team has always been giving up a bad shot of 3 points over the last 5 games. They've been doing it as well. So the Bucks is not known for being a good 3-point percentage shooting the team as far as holding opponents. And I'm not going to hold them to it doing it again today. So I like Jeremy Grant over 4.5 rebounds, over 2.5 threes. I think that he's going to be able to implant his game in this game, and I think they're going to cover the game. So shout out to you, though, bro, for that early look with the Magic. I really like the Magic, man. I did call the Magic to cover against the Pacers the last game. This game, I didn't want to do that today because I just feel like the Pacers are a really good team. They just don't get that much love right now. I think they could be able to pull this shit off. So if I'm looking at a live spot, if anything in this game is going to be the Pacers, though. But
yeah,
what you got on the NFL game? I know the NFL game is about to start soon too. It's like, what you got on the NFL game, bro?
I really didn't take a side because it's a neutral field. In Mexico, it's really tricky when it comes to those type of games. You don't know how the teams are going to fill out, but I am on Kittle's receptions and receiving yards for the 49ers because Arizona has trouble guarding the tight end position. And this has been going on coming back to last year. It's a trend that Arizona seems to not be able to do. So I've been on this for a while, and a lot of tight ends have hit, their props with Arizona. So I'm just going to jump on Kittle's. I know he's been out of the lineup. He's been banged up, but I just feel if I know this trend, Shanahan and these coaching staffs know these trends and they know how to attack certain teams. And Arizona has beaten the 49ers, I think, 7 out of the last 8 games. So they're 7-1-1. I think they tied one as well. So I think they're 7-1-1 in the last 9 games versus the Niners. So I think the Niners will come out and make a statement, man. I think a lot of McCaffrey will be involved, but I also took DeAndre Hopkins receptions too. I think he's at 6. He's the big target for Arizona. So those are the 2 plays I took. I didn't take a side because it's on a neutral field, and I don't trust neutral fields like that. I'd rather one team be at home, in their comfort zone. So
yeah, I'm right there with you, Big Ragu. I need Kittle and I need DeAndre Hopkins in my fantasy this week, man. So I need both of those guys to go up today. Yeah, I got both of them on both sides, man. I'm hoping that they ball out.
That's what's up.
Man, I'm with you as well. I think I like the Cardinals though. I like the Cardinals, man. I think the Cardinals might be able to do it. I agree with the total look. Bad turf is what it was last year. I think the bad turf is going to be there again this year. I'm thinking under in this fucking game.
Yeah, I was just going to say, what about an under?
I'm thinking under in this game, period. But yeah, man, I'm locked in on the NBA though. So I'm locked in on the NBA. I got 3 plays for the NBA. Obviously, I said Evan Mobley. As far as what it looks like so far, I haven't looked at it so far. I've been on and off in this game, but he still has 2 points. Played 10 minutes. I need you to ball out, Evan Mobley. Come on, my brother. I need a little bit more than this, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, Donovan Mitchell coming with it now. He got 12. So maybe it was Garland first quarter, Donovan Mitchell second quarter. Maybe they switch out. That's what they do.
Hey, that makes sense, bro. That makes sense. Right now they're up by 3 points. At first it was up by 10 in the first half. In the first quarter, we cashed the first quarter. Now they're only about 3 points. I think that this is a moment that we could get a chance to have the big bench showcase, their presence. But, I haven't been really watching this first quarter. I've been watching this Indiana Pacers game, so I'll put this game on, keep it locked in on that. So as far as any other games towards the end of this, I really didn't like this card. I'm not going to lie. I really didn't like this card. I'm liking Miami, though. I'm liking Miami. I'm not gonna lie. I'm liking Miami. I just don't fucking trust Minnesota's offense and their defense capabilities. Like, obviously, it's a lot of people out for Miami. They're missing Jimmy Butler. They're missing Gabe Vincent, who just got recently announced out. They're missing who else? Tyler Hero. Missing a lot of guys. I still think they could be able to figure out a way to beat these motherfuckers. Like, somehow, some way, I feel like they can figure out a way to beat these motherfuckers, man. Like, it's just something telling me. I'm not sure how this shit could happen, but I feel like they can figure out a way to beat these niggas, man. So it's giving me the reason why I don't want to take Minnesota with such a big number, because their defense sucks, but it's along with their offense kind of complements their defense. Like, it's one of those things, like, they have to have really exceptional offense in order for their defense to play really well. And then along with, they have to play at least mediocre defense for their offense to click. And they don't do either one. So, you know what I mean? Like, it's just how it is with this team. So,
yeah,
I think that Miami, even though this is like, I think this is the last game of the road trip for them, and this is the first home game for the Timberwolves. Another reason why I didn't want to touch this game, I'm like, it's just too many weird shit going on in this game.
Yeah,
I don't want to touch it, but at the same time, that's kind of how I'm thinking. I'm thinking to take Miami here with the big money, big plus money. As far as the let me double check. I just got to make sure. I think the Heat is gonna. So they got Adebayo in the game. So that's the reason why I like the Heat a little bit. And let's talk about Kyle Lowry. He's been looking very in shape. He's been on his shit. Period. Yeah. So if Kyle Lowry is playing like this and holding it down, they're using these games as showing that he's that guy for them, like they thought he was.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's giving me the reason why I think that they could keep up with this game, cover the 9.5, maybe if it's in 10. I haven't looked at it recently, but that's how I'm looking in this game, bro. I'm thinking that the Heat, bro, is the spot, man. What you think about this game? Have you talked about this? I don't think we talked about this game yet, bro.
No, I really didn't have nothing in this game because, like I said, Miami, they missing a lot of pieces. So I don't like to play teams that's missing their key players. That's just something I just don't do it. And Minnesota, you can't trust Minnesota, like you just mentioned. Their offense is up and down. They usually come out strong in the first quarter. Is usually when you can take Minnesota, but other than that, I think they still have the same issues as they had last year. And I think Gobert hurts the team, because he's clogging up different, offenses that they could potentially be running. When he's off the floor, they may play at a faster pace. But when he's on the floor, it's slowing the game down. And Minnesota's not really a half-court team. They're fast break, get out and run. So
yeah.
So I don't trust.
I agree. No, I agree with you. They're not really that type of team that's going to be trying to break down teams. They need to be going up and down the floor. And as far as that's kind of fits Kyle Lowry's game plan as well, being that guy that's trailing, hitting that long three that people ain't really trying to play up on him because he don't really hit threes. He don't shoot that. So I like that look a lot, man. The only thing that I would say about this game that I did say as far as prop perspective, Ant Edwards averaging 5.5 rebounds over the last 5 games. He's went over 4.5 rebounds is what the rebounds prop is set at 5 out of the last 6 games. It's at minus 130. That's the closest bet I think I'm able to make here. I think Ant Edwards over 4.5 rebounds, even though it's juice. That's probably the closest bet that I'm going to make in that game. As far as the next game here that I want to talk about, is the actual NBA TV game. Golden State Warriors against the New Orleans Pelicans. Ain't nobody playing for the Golden State Warriors, bro. This is why this card sucks. Like, don't nobody want to play. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's why I don't take sides.
Want to play, bro. Don't nobody want to play, bro. So Golden State Warriors, they don't have no Steph, no Clay, no Draymond. I believe Klay Thompson isn't playing as well. There's nobody.
Didn't this happen the last time they played the Pelicans? Didn't they do this?
This happened the last time.
Yeah, this happened the last time they played the Pelicans. They set out everybody.
That's interesting.
I do believe
because I know everybody's playing. Everybody's playing for the Pelicans. That's very
go back to November.
I'm about to look.
November 4th, I believe. November.
I'm about to look it up right now.
Everybody set out for the Warriors.
Wow. So the last time they played, it had Kuminga 37 minutes.
Yep.
Anthony Lamb 36 minutes. Kevon Looney 24 minutes. Moses Moody 32 minutes. Jordan Poole 38 minutes. James Wiseman 16 minutes, who's not going to be playing today. He's in the G League.
Yeah.
That motherfucker only was able to get 16 minutes that game. That's all bad, bro.
Jordan Poole assist prop 7. That's easy money right there. Let's jump on there right now. That's a jump on right now.
His assist prop is at 7?
It's at 7.
6.5? 6.5?
That's easy. He's going to be the primary.
So that last game that they played, Jordan Poole had 9 assists.
Yes. That's easy.
Wow.
Let's do it. I'm jumping on it right now.
Wow. Wow. You said it's at 7?
Let me see.
Hold on. Let me check, bro. Jordan Poole at 6.5 minus 148. Let me see if they give us a better number.
I bet it is.
Minus 148 is crazy, though.
Because he's going to get it. That's why. They know he's going to get it.
Yeah.
They want you to pay for it.
Damn. Minus 148 is crazy.
Where I got it.
Shout out to y'all in the chat, man. If y'all out here in the chat, obviously this can't be blowout factor. The last game that they played, they weren't able to blow them out, 105 to 114, even though they were able to pull it off and win. Zion, 7-11 from the field, 16 points. CJ McCollum had 20 points. Leading the way was Brandon Ingram at 26 points, 8 for 17 from the field, 47% from the field, 42% from the 3. I don't think that this is that bad of a game. You had Jordan Poole not at a bad game as well. He had a bad game as well. 3 for 10 from three, 30% from the field, 27% from the field, 30% from the three, 27% from the field. Bad game for him in that regard. So they may have a chance to win the game.
And
if they didn't get a good, they may
had,
have a chance to win the game.
They had 23 turnovers too. Golden State.
Very interesting. Very interesting how this game is going to shake out. Obviously, it was a under game, 105 to 114. This game is set at right now 227 and a half. So it will be under this total as far as based off of last game. Previously matched up here, exactly the same type of lineup too. So you're getting the same type of lineup. I think you getting Valanciunas. I think is Valanciunas in this game, or is he not playing? I think my guy Ski was talking about him not getting that many minutes. So you got Trey Murphy out, who just got recently announced out. You got Zion Williamson in the game, and again we talked about Andrew Wiggins is probable, so that's good news. So they didn't have Andrew Wiggins last game. Andrew Wiggins is probable, and I did want to take his 3-point make prop at 1.5. Let me look and see where that is right now, because his 3-point prop was set at 1.5 last few games. So maybe it's at the same, but those guys being out, it might be at 2.5. Who knows?
Hey, what about
that? Is interesting, bro.
Golden State money line. Golden State money line parlay with a Cardinals money line, bro. That bring back plus 900, bro.
That's crazy.
Plus 900, dog. Hey,
nah, I can't fuck with the Cardinals money line. That's wild. I can't do the Cardinals money line. Even though I like Colt McCoy, he could see over the fucking offensive line.
He can, right?
He can see over the offensive line.
They won't give me.
I'm showing Wiggins in the game, bro. I'm showing Wiggins in the game. I don't know why. I thought he was ruled out. Matter of fact, I thought he was ruled out. Hold on. I thought he was ruled out. You're right, bro. I see him ruled out earlier. Yeah, he's ruled out Monday an hour ago.
Who, Wiggins?
But you know what though? Yeah, I see him ruled in though. I see him probable.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Maybe. Okay, I'm tripping. Here you go. Yeah, he will be resting tonight. Okay, so they got all these guys out. But even neither here nor there, I wasn't taking that based off the strength of Wiggins. I was just looking at this 3-point prop. That's all that was. But no, I'm not touching this game at all. But I agree with you. With Jordan Poole, bro, having that 9 assists last game against a team that, I mean, maybe he was passing it up because he was having a bad night.
Yeah,
he had a bad night, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe it's just like they need him to be able to distribute as well. He still got off 17 shots. Still got off like 17 shots. What was the shots I'm out? 18 shots. He still got off 18 shots, 10 threes. So he shot his due. You know what I'm saying? He still was a second leading scorer, or the first leading scorer at 20 points. Yeah, I kind of would agree with that 9 look. I'm sorry, it's the assist look. Being able to duplicate the 9 that he had.
I wish New Orleans had a true point guard, because they got CJ, and Golden State give up 28 assists on their own, which is bottom 3 in the league. But can you trust CJ to get this assist prop? He's not really a point guard like that. So
yeah,
that's just iffy with me. Even though he's had 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, he's had 7 plus 4 his last 5 games. So. And Golden State give up a lot of assists, man. So I wouldn't be mad at that. I just can't trust the fact he's not a true point guard.
Yeah, and last game he had 5 against. Them.
So that's just I'm always just looking at that matchup, but yeah, I'm gonna stay off of it. I may stay off Poole too, because like you say tonight, he may want to get high and come out and give you 30.
I think he's going off. I think he had a bad night last game. He's going off tonight.
Players remember that,
but
yeah.
Yeah, you remember you like you said, guys remember that when they had a bad game against the team, they were like, all right, I'm gonna hit y'all ass up this time. I know what y'all was doing, and I'm looking at the damn film a little bit harder this time just to make sure I go off on y'all ass. So those guys being now, he knows he needs to be the guy.
Yeah,
and it may be like he was talking about it for so long. They're like, "Oh, we don't even need you going up tonight. All right, we're gonna give you the ball, bro. We're gonna give you the ball." So
for sure.
so right now it's 53-49. Atlanta is still trailing the Cleveland Cavaliers. 3 minutes left into the second quarter. The Indiana Pacers 52-42 in the second quarter. 2 minutes left. They're holding it down, up by 10 in the first half. It looks like they're going to win the first half there. As far as the first two games, my guy's thinking Milwaukee Bucks early. First quarter, guy Dutch think the first half. In that game, I do have action though. I do like Jeremy Grant to have 4.5, over 4.5 rebounds, plus money at plus 100, and over 2.5 3-point makes. I think those are both good looks for the Portland side. I think they're going to hold it down towards the end of the game. You know, I like the first half, first quarter looks with the homies there with the Bucks. Other than that, the other games that we haven't really talked about as far as the Utah Jazz, OKC Thunder games. I'm going to tell you both of these games. I think that OKC and the Jazz have live capability. It's just that the Knicks and the Clippers maybe won in this game more. It's similar caps for me. I'm not really going to think too hard about it, but I'm not trying to jump in front of the Jazz, and I'm not trying to bet against OKC. It's just that simple. I do believe if I'm going to make a bet out of either of these teams, it's going to be the New York Knicks money line. I think that that's probably the better bet because it's a revenge factor. They just got spanked in overtime against 145 to 135, I believe, against this team recently. They got to have some type of balls to hold on to themselves. You know what I'm saying? You still standing up when you pee, bro. Can't let these niggas do you like that. So I think that the Knicks has probably got a better chance of winning other than the Cavs. I'm sorry, the Clippers being able to cover. So, and I'm not betting against the Jazz. So that's the only way I would think of going here. What do you think about those last two games, bro?
Well, I like what you said about the Jazz. I'm not trying to step in front of them. They're a good first half ATS team. They're 13-5 first half straight up, averaging 60 points in the last 5 games. But the Clippers, they play to the under. They play defense. So I think they'll slow the game down and make the Jazz take tough shots. I just think that's the mentality of Tyronn Lue approaching the game for as the Jazz. As far as OKC, man, I'm better off taking them as a dog. They're not really too profitable as a favorite. But they are 10-6 ATS. So they do have a good record, but they're 9-5 as a dog. So taking them as a favorite, there only was 1-1 as a favorite, so they're usually not a favorite all the time. So I don't think they're in a position to perform because they're not in this position often. They're usually the underdog. So I think the mentality is them to always be considered, lower of the competition. And I just believe that the Knicks could come in there and take the game because, like you say, it's a revenge game. And Mitchell Robinson is back, and he's their leading rebounder. And we know the OKC gives up a lot of rebounds to the center position. So I wouldn't be mad at a Mitchell Robinson rebound prop, which is 9+ and plus 108. They got 8+ minus 104. So he should fluctuate in that area. May mess around and get a double-double. Who knows?
I was just going to say that, bro, because his double-double is always big plus money, like 1,400. So not 1,400, but like plus 400 and things like that.
Yeah. So I wouldn't be mad at that look either. He's coming back in the lineup. He played a little bit last night off the bench, but he needs to be in the starting lineup because he controls the boards for that team. So I definitely will be looking at Mitchell Robinson prop tonight against OKC. That's pretty much. Shea Gildress, he's averaging 31 at home. So I'm always going to be on his points. He's the best player on the court, bottom line. You always take the best player on the court with me as far as points. His PRA is at 44. I kind of stayed away from that one. I think it was a little bit too high. He may miss it, maybe 1 or 2. Because usually that's where they set it at. And these guys unless Luka. You can take Luka PRA every game, bro. He's going to hit.
Right, nah, for sure.
he just does everything, bro. And it's just ridiculous. They can't set it high enough for Luka, man. He going to smash it. But everybody else, you got to pick and choose the matchups and see where they have the advantage. And Shea Gildress, he's the best player on the court tonight, but he may come up short on the PRA. But 31 points, I believe he can get that.
So man, it's much so a Donovan Mitchell game. 19
Oh,
points so far,
so I'm
16
on a
points
good
for
prop,
Devin.
right?
Yeah, you seem like you're on a good prop. I'm on the bad one because my boy is 1 for 3 so far. He just got his second basket, which was he didn't get a second basket. Third basket until the what 1 minute into the left on the second quarter. Like ridiculous as far as like Evan Mobley's usage right now. So not the usage I expected, but at the same time, it's still a whole nother second half. We've seen guys get 30 in 1 quarter before, so
Yeah.
he could definitely still go over this 15 points within the second half.
Mobley's a
So
baller too, man. I like
yeah, and
Mobley.
he's a hooper, bro. And these guys are dead last in allowing points to forward. So
Yeah.
you know what I mean? We still capped the game correctly, in my opinion. It's just we gotta catch this motherfucking ticket. That's what I'm gonna say. This is my best bet. We gotta catch this motherfucker. But neither here nor there. I will say this though, bro.
What's that?
I'm kind of feeling that I need to be on this under with this damn game. With this, I think I need to be on this under in the football game, bro.
You know what? I think I need to be on it too, man.
I think I need to be on this under,
Because the
bro.
trend is when they play in Mexico, they go under the
It's
last
going
three
under,
games.
dog.
Yeah.
The damn turf suck ass. We know
Hey,
the turf
all right,
sucks.
let's stop talking about it. Let's be about it. Let's do it right now.
Like, man, listen, I'm about to bet that shit right now. You ain't gotta tell me twice, my boy.
Yeah, let's
I'm
go.
betting this
Let's
shit
be
right
about
now,
this shit.
bro.
Under 43. Boom. Locked in.
There we go. Yep. We on the under 43 minus 111.
Yeah.
Locked it in on Bet Online. We rocked in. We rocked in with that. I need my boy to play a little bit better, man. Come on, Evan Mobley. Play 18 minutes, nigga. Get your ass out there and shoot the ball. Shoot the ball. Don't pass the shit. Don't pass the shit. Right now you got 2 assists. Don't pass it. Shoot the ball, brother. Shoot the ball. But yeah,
Well,
man, I appreciate everybody tuning in here. D Mills Wiggins is out. Yes, sir. We do know that. He liked the Looney over 2.5 assists.
oh,
Do I like that? Let me look into that, bro. I'm gonna look into that. If you give me a second, bro, we'll have some numbers for you, bro. We'll have some numbers for you. You know what I'm saying? We'll break this shit down with you. You know what I'm saying? If you liking the over 2.5 assists with Looney, we know that nigga don't shoot. We
yeah,
know
but
he don't shoot.
he can get an offensive rebound, pass it out, and somebody take the shot. That's pretty much how he
Right.
gonna get that assist.
That's the only way he gonna get this assist.
Because he
Unless
ain't
he's
bringing up the
swinging.
ball down the
Unless
court.
he's swinging it. Yeah, unless this nigga swinging it. So over the last 3 games, it's not looking that good for him though. Let me double check. Matter of fact, let me pull it up like this, bro. I have it.
So we on the under 43 for the football game.
Yeah, we on the under 43, man. We had to do that because you think about it like this, bro. We know the turf sucks.
Mhm.
That's something we're gonna hear about regardless in this game. It's almost like it's a Super Bowl prop that is not available right now. If we had the over 4.5 mentioned about the turf, it's gonna be mentioned that the turf sucks. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
Yeah.
It's what it is. Going into that, we know that that correlates with the under, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it is
Hmm.
what it is on that regard as well. So
I
I
feel good
agree with
about
the
it.
under, brand. I
I,
like this that you don't have Kyler Murray in there, so you don't have a scrambler. You got a guy like Cole McCoy. He's gonna have to use
mhm.
his arm or what, and then you have a team that may be on some blowout factor type shit. As much as you think that the Cardinals can keep a good score and keep it up, and maybe able to cover this game. You got a team that's going to try to hold the ball, dominate the ball in the 49ers, and by running the ball, keeping establishing the run with Elijah Mitchell, with Christian McCaffrey, with Debo Samuel, those type of
Mhm.
guys. I can see them just holding possession down, bro. So I do like this under a lot, bro. I don't think they're going to go over 43. But yeah, man, we gonna catch that tickets coming up soon. But as far as the Looney assist prop, right now, over the last 6 games, is averaging 3.7, 3.1. I'm sorry, 3.1 assists. I don't know, bro. It's too close, bro. If he was averaging like four,
Yeah.
if he was having like 4 or 5, you know what I'm saying? I'll be feeling good about that shit. But over the last few games, I don't think he's been going over that either. Let me double check and check his. career
Bro,
there.
Golden State came into our arena last night and just totally embarrassed us, bro. I don't know if you saw
Well, they
that.
should have. They should have though, bro. So he had 5 assists last game, 3 assists the game before and against the Knicks. So last game against y'all, bro, against the Rockets, he had 5. 3 assists against the Knicks, 2 against the Suns, 4 against the Spurs, 2 against the Kings, 3 against the Cavs, 4 against the Kings again. So he had moments. He did go over his last 2 games. He's had moments. 3 of the last 4 games. Do I
He ain't got
trust
a
Kevon Looney, bro, to swing it, bro? They don't
but
got
he don't
nobody to
got the
swing it
shooters.
to.
Yeah, he ain't got the
I was just
shooters
gonna
in there
say
tonight.
he ain't got nobody to swing it to, dog. Hey, D Mills, pack it up, bro. Pack it up, my nigga. Don't even worry about
The
it, bro. Don't even
rebounds
do
over
that.
7.5. That's a better look.
Yeah, yeah, that is a better look. I agree with you there. I don't know though. I don't know. But yeah, man, that's how I'm feeling today, bro. That's what we locked in on. We on the Evan Mobley. That's the best bet right now. It's not looking good at all, but it is what it is. Still got a first half to go through. He only shot 3 shots. Still haven't been able to get to the free throw line. He's only started that hasn't been able to get to the free throw line. So I expect him to get to the free throw line in the second half for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And then as far as the second prop that I like, the 2 props that I like Jeremy Grant to go over 4.5 rebounds. He's been over that five of the last 6 games. And same as the 2.5 3-point makes, 5 out of the last 6 games as well. And we locked in the under 23 in the football game. A lot of that has to do with it being in Mexico, bro.
Yep.
It's not a turf for American football for Mexico. They're not equipped for it. Now, if they did get equipped for it and we didn't know about it, so be it. I didn't really look into it, so they may have it yet, but I don't expect them to have it again this year. I'm going to think that they don't have the same shit, and I'm on the under. Kyler Murray's not in there. I think that Hopkins can still have a good game. I'm expecting Hopkins. I'm hoping he has a good game fantasy wise because I got him. But other than that, bro, I don't think the game plan is good enough for the Cardinals to be able to score more than 14 points. And you're going to need more than 14 points for them to go over this 43 points score. So I think there's going to go under 14 points for the Cardinals. I think that you're going to see this total go under 43 points. So I like that look a lot. How you want to end this off, LJ? What you got cracking, bro?
Man, I'm just gonna sit back and watch these games and see if we cash these tickets. And I'm gonna do a little prepping for my prop show, which come out tomorrow. You know,
yeah.
Tuesdays I do the prop show. I give out the future looks, give people some look aheads throughout the week to see how they can target some players. You know, taking advantage of these certain NBA teams that's lacking. For San Antonio, man, let's pick up San Antonio
For
because
sure.
they give up the most points. They give up the most points in the first quarter. They give up the most points in the first half. They give up the most rebounds at home. They give up the most steals. And they are bottom 5 in turnovers. And they give up the most assists. So
that's crazy.
We're going to pick on San Antonio. But like I said, I'm going to break down everything tonight, put out a show tomorrow, and I'm let everybody know how we're going to attack every single game. So
let's get it, man. Let's get it, brother. Let's get it. Hey, man, I appreciate everybody for joining us, tuning in, locking in with us. Right now, we got other games cracking off. It's been good to hop in here with y'all. Everybody tuning in, watching, rewatching. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. Hit the like button. Share. Tell a friend to tell a friend about LJ from H-Town, about Trot Wham on Twitter. We'll be back here again. Who-Bangin Sports Talk. Y'all know where to find me. Wham Talk is going to be back on Wham Talk at night. We'll be back on Friday, 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So 1 p.m. a.m. And then we'll have another show, Wham Talk, on the middle of the week with my guy LJ again, obviously with another guest as well. So y'all know where to find us here. Who-Bangin Sports Talk, banging who on Twitter, Trot Wham on Twitter, LJ from H-Town. Holla at y'all next time. Peace.